All right, folks. Hello, Shot Connect kids. So if you like codes, you will like interpreting surface station weather maps. So let's get started right away. Go to the next thing. If you go, you're going to enjoy it. It's a fun activity. It's not difficult, and it's sort of like breaking a code that most people do not know, which is fun. Next, please. So this is a surface station, and what it means by surface station is it's on the surface of the Earth. They test weather data up in the atmosphere with weather balloons, right? We're not talking about those. We're talking about the ones on the surface. They look pretty much like this. We have a wind vane, which tells direction. We have an anemometer, how fast things move. There is a thermometer in here. There is a barometer. Everything's here, and these are all over the United States. We've got several at Mount Pleasant. And this is where NOAA, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, gets its data from these surface stations. Okay? Yes, Sierra?
At my house for Christmas, my dad got like one of those. Like that, but it was more compact.
Yeah, you can get small ones. They don't have to be big like that, but those are the official ones. Okay, next, please. So if you can't see, you're gonna have to move. If you can't see, come see her on the floor, okay? So you're used to seeing weather maps like this. How many have ever seen a weather map like this? It's got H's on it, it's got L's, good. So those stand for pressure systems. And then we have these lines here with the triangles and bumps. Those are called fronts. But, next please. This is what surface stations really look like, maps. Now that's pretty complex, isn't it? So if you have this, you're wondering what the heck is on this surface station map.
Numbers.
We're actually going to zoom in because there's a bunch of numbers. Any ideas what those numbers might be? Any ideas what the numbers might be? Yeah, Polly?
Is it like highways or something?
I'm sorry?
Like highways or something?
Maybe highway numbers.
Temperatures or pressure.
Temperatures or pressures.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say pressure.
Yeah.
The number of station.
Number station. Sure, those are all great ideas. 2 of your answers are actually correct, and 2 are excellent guesses. Okay, let's move on. Oh, right. So we're going to zero in on this one right here. We're going to learn how to interpret that small bit. Okay, next, please, Sam, blow it up. Closer look. So now I have blown this part up like this. There's a big circle with a bunch of numbers, part of a front, and we're going to look at these 2 right here. Each of these has 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and it has a symbol in the middle with a flag attached to it. If you can understand what those things mean, this, and this, then you know how to interpret a surface station weather map, along with fronts and stuff, which we're going to learn eventually. Okay, next, please. Someone check to make sure we're still getting filmed on the camera there. Yeah, okay. So, how to read one. Now, you've got all this information on your sheet, and you can refer back to the sheet when you do your assignment. So just quickly look at your packet. The top says how to read a surface station weather map, right?
Very similar.
You don't have to read that right now because I'm going to show it to you up here. But when you're doing this independently, you're going to need to use this paper. Okay, how to read them. Okay, go. Okay, so first you have to read the sky cover using the chart symbols. If you flip your paper over, not to the second page, to the back of the first page, you're going to see some columns. Can you show, please? So the first column has got sky cover, then we have wind, and you're really going to actually be coming up with your own wind numbers except for the calm symbol. Fronts and radar, we're not going to use those. We are going to use the weather symbols on the right. Noticing that multiple rain or snow symbols indicate intensity. The more you have, the more intense it is. So we're going to look at the sky cover. And go ahead, next please. And now we're going to read the wind direction. Okay, so I wonder, what does the sky cover say about this? Look at your thing.
Overcast.
It's overcast. Okay, now the wind direction. The shaft points to the direction the wind is coming from. So what direction is this wind coming from, folks? Everybody?
Yes. Northwest.
No.
Southeast.
Southeast.
Oh, nothing.
So remember, we have north, south, east, and west. This is east, this is south, this is southeast. The wind is coming from this direction. In other words, it's blowing that way. Okay? It's not blowing this way. This is what a lot of people think. It's not blowing in this direction. It's blowing in that direction. The direction the wind is coming from. Next, please. Then we read the wind speed. So you look at this flag right here, and you look at these little tails on the flag. A short one means 5 miles per hour. A long one means 10 miles an hour. If there's an actual flag, it's 50 miles an hour. So can anyone tell me what the wind speed is there?
20 miles. 10 miles. 15 to 20 miles.
Yeah, 15
Okay,
to 20.
I said don't use your middle thing. We're not going to use the chart for the wind speed. We're going to be doing it ourselves.
Oh,
This is 5 plus 10. Everybody, it is 15 miles per hour. 4. Then we read the weather conditions using the chart symbols. Now go to your chart on the right side. What do dots mean, folks?
Rain.
Dots mean rain. Dots mean rain. And what does it say about intensity? The more symbols you have,
The more
the more rain you have. So 1 little dot is a little bit of rain. 2 dots is a medium amount. 3 dots is a whole bunch of rain. So how much rain are we going to get?
Medium.
Medium amount. And actually, this is not a forecast. This is the weather now. As they record temperatures, that's what it is now. Next, please. So medium intensity of rain. Then you read the temperature. Now the temperature is in the upper left-hand corner. What's the temperature? 45. Because this is United States, they're using Fahrenheit. They don't use units on surface station symbols. They just put the number. Next, we read the air pressure. What is it?
945.
945 millibars of mercury. 945 millibars of pressure. Again, they're not going to use the units on here. But when you write it somewhere, you'll write 945 MB millibars. And finally, you read the dew point. And the dew point is 29. The dew point is when your air starts to condense. Okay? Starts to turn to, your vapor turns to liquid. That's the dew point. So now you know how to do it. Now here's how you write one. Again, when it comes to this, it'll be on your sheet on the front page. Find it right now so that you know where it is. It's on the bottom half of the front page of your packet. How to write a surface station weather map. Symbol. Second with your things, please. Okay, writing them. Here we go. Number 1. You first draw the sky cover using a chart symbol. So, if I said that it was, not obscured, what did we say this was? Overcast. You would draw your circle and color it in. 2, then you would draw the wind direction. And if we knew the wind was coming from the southeast, we would draw the shaft here. Then you add your notches or flags to indicate wind speed. So if I told you it was 15 miles per hour, you would put a little one and a long one. 10 plus 5, 15 on your flags. Then you record the weather conditions. And if I told you it was medium intensity rain, you would have 2 dots because dots mean rain. Yes, which question?
Can you show me what it means, when it has 50 miles per hour, what it look like?
Yeah, a flag would look like this.
Oh,
Like that. Okay, it'd be an actual flag. That's 50 miles per hour. It's a long triangle. Good question. Next, you'd write the temperature here. You'd write the barometric pressure, Sam, here. And then you'd write the dew point here. So temperature, pressure, dew point. Say it with me, please. Temperature, pressure, dew point. Don't mix the numbers up. Make sure you know where they are. Okay. Now I'm going to erase the picture so we can draw it together. Okay. All right. So find a spot on your.
The back of the paper.
Now, how about?
what's the back?
Let's do it.
Back is
Yeah, go on the back and just find one of the empty squares. Go to one of the empty squares on the back. Okay, draw your sky cover using a chart symbol. Your circle does not have to be as fat as mine is, but do it right in the middle. Your circle goes right in the middle of the square.
Do you have to color it in?
Color it in because it's overcast. Okay, now we have to add wind direction, so let's put our shaft pointing to the southeast because that's where the wind is coming from. Slow down, Sam. Now you add your notches for 15 miles per hour. You add a long one for 10 and a short one for 5. always put the long ones at the end and the shorter ones underneath. Who knows what we have to add next? Oh yes, Lexi.
Oh, where would you put the flag? Like above the short one?
Flags can go at the top, the very top.
Okay.
Who knows what goes next? Hannah?
The 2 dots.
The 2 dots of rain intensity. Good. So we have medium intensity rain. So we put 2 dots right there.
Oh, I just know what happens now.
Say it again.
I just know what happens now.
Oh, okay. And then we record some data,
Temperature.
right? So first we have the temperature, upper left-hand corner. Yes, good question, Chloe.
How do you figure out temperature?
With a thermometer. We're going to learn about how to get measurements in class tomorrow, okay? I usually do the other lesson first, but we're having 2 labs this week, and I didn't want to put them right after each other. We're having this lab today, and we're having a different lab on Friday. So we'll have our PowerPoint tomorrow. Okay, after the pressure, upper right-hand corner is going to go your barometric pressure, which is 945.
That sounds like a time.
And then we do your dew point, and that's 29. You have just recorded your first surface station set of data. Give yourself a hand. All right, next please. Now, next to your diagram, we're going to write the words to describe what our surface station map is indicating. So in the box next to what you just drew, going to write small. This is how you record it. This is how you record it. So your sky, what was your sky cover?
Obscure.
Overcast, go ahead, write it, overcast.
So we're in the square now.
In the square next to it. Go into another square, I don't care which one you use, on the back, one of the blank ones. Put a dot and write the word overcast. Sam, you're going too fast. Back up. Put a dot and write overcast.
Yeah.
Everything we write is going to go in this. Everything you write is going to go in this square. Yes?
You have to put right sky cover.
No. Oh no, you don't. You do not have to do the labels.
another big job.
Don't have to do the labels because
Oh.
you'll know what they mean, right? You do not have to write the blue, just the green.
Oh.
Just the green. Okay. Wind direction and speed. Look at your picture. What's our wind direction and speed? Before you write, what is it?
Southeast and 15 miles per hour.
From which direction? Southeast. Okay. This is how you write it. Southeast wind at 15 miles per hour. That's how you write it. Southeast wind at 15 miles per hour.
Do we have to draw that fancy A?
Yeah, draw the fancy A.
Just an A with a spiral around it.
That's called an ampersand or an at symbol.
I just want to.
And if you have an email address, you have one of these ampersands in it.
Yummy.
Yeah,
Like someone's account, like
Easy.
John
Make
at
an A
Google
and then do a circle around it. A and circle. That's how you make an ampersand.
or like John at Google.com.
Right, exactly. Okay, who remembers what the weather condition was? Oh, you have it. What is it? Medium intensity rain. So show us, Dan. Medium rain. You write it.
I just have to recall that so it's not.
Medium rain. Anyone remember the temperature? It's not your thing, right?
45
Okay,
degrees.
here's how you record it. This temp equals 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Anyone know why we're actually writing temp in there?
Temperature.
For why? Because we didn't use the labels for the
You
other
know what
three.
it is. So
Because there are multiple.
Because there are multiple numbers, we don't want to mix them up. So temp is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't forget your degree symbol. Here you do have to have your unit. Okay? Any guesses on what the next one's going to be? Guesses before it goes up there. Peyton?
it'll be like the second number, which is 945.
Okay, good. AP stands for air pressure. Air pressure equals 945 millibars of mercury. And Hg is the chemical formula for mercury, the chemical symbol for mercury. Isn't that a crazy one?
Yeah.
Not even an M to be seen. AP stands for what?
Air
Air pressure. 945 millibars. Millibars is a measurement. Milli means 1,000th of something. And 1,000th of a bar. Mercury. Good. And our dew point is written like this. dP equals 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, that's when your vapor condenses. 29 degrees Fahrenheit. So now you know how to draw a surface station symbol, and now you know how to record what it means. Okay? We're gonna what? We're gonna do a practice one together. Next, please. Now, go to your sheet where your squares are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F. It looks like this. Things are written on there. Okay? So under number 1, which has got everything there, we are going to write what it is. Should we do it together?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing we have to look at is what? The sky cover. And if you forget how to read it, look at your notes. What is that sky cover there?
4/8.
What is it? 4/8. What's or you can also say 1/2, right? Okay, go, please. Sam. Go.
Wait, we write that?
Wait, Sam. Next, please. Half cloud covered or 4/8.
4/8.
You can write either 4/8 cloud covered or half cloud covered, either one.
Minor.
Or 1/2 cloudy or 4/8
You
cloudy.
wait here underneath it.
Under the box that's labeled number 1. Under the box labeled. See the one with the 91 in it? You're writing it in that box. And you can use corky dots if you want, like we did before.
Yes, I'm doing.
Corky dots are always really great. I should have put them on here. Half cloud covered or 4/8 or 1/2 cloudy. Something to let you know that it's half cloud covered. Okay, who remembers what comes next? Everybody? Wind direction. What is it?
North at 50.
Okay, let's see. North wind at 15 degrees miles per hour. Everybody agree?
Yes.
Sam, don't put it on the board until I get answers from the kids, okay? No trouble. You're doing great. I like how you're predicting where I'm going. I really appreciate that. You're super, super fast. I like that. But you need to slow down just a bit. North wind at 15 miles per hour. Anyone having trouble where we get the 15 miles per hour from? Why isn't it a south wind?
Because it's not pointing. Because the thing's facing north.
It points to where the wind is coming from. It's coming from the north, right? Okay, now we need our weather. What kind of weather do we have, guys? It's hazy. Okay, go ahead, Sam. It is hazy. Hazy means it's a little obscured, a little hard to see. Maybe because there's might be a little foggy. It's just hazy. It's not completely foggy. You can still see through it, but it's not super clear.
It's sort of.
Yeah.
So it's not fog, but it's like
It's like a super, super light fog.
it's like a thin kind of.
Sometimes pollution can be hazy, and it's not. That's not fog.
It's sometimes like when you're in a pool and you have goggles
Yeah,
on.
that's
Like
a-
when you come up from the pool. there's
Right. That's a
water,
good definition of hazy.
And it's
Good. Now we
cloudy
need
with
our-
goggles.
Our data, our numbers. So the first is temp. So what is it?
91.
Okay, go. Temp. And before I use TEMP, you can use T if you want. T equals 91 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a hot day, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
Freezing.
Okay. Next we're gonna probably have what?
Air pressure.
AP equals what? 988 millibars of mercury. Anyone confused? This is not hard, is it?
No.
Right, I know that. And finally, the dew point is what? 85 degrees. That means that the vapor starts to condense at 85. That is one humid day. That means that the vapor is turning to liquid. It's very hot. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's all you need to do to understand this assignment. So here's what you guys are going to do, and then I'm going to turn you guys off Shaw Connect. May I have the lights on, please?
All three?
Yes.
Oh, this is just good.
Cruz, stand and make sure they can see what I'm doing here.
Oh,
Can they see?
A tiny bit up. Oh wait, no, not closer. Well, oh,
That's good enough, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is you guys are going to finish identifying which each of the symbols is on top, okay? Then the bottom part, I give you the data and you have to draw the surface station symbol, okay? After that, you're going to go to the back page where there's a bunch of blanks and you're going to take turns making them up for each other. So like you might draw a symbol here and your partner would have to write what it is underneath. Or you describe it and then you have to draw the symbol for it. Okay? That's the work. And I will explain to you who your partners are. You guys do this all on your own because you're at home. Good luck, and then submit it when you're finished.
Are you thinking?